Hello Aries, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your beginning of February tarot card reading. So let's pull out some cards. This is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Everything here is to help you clarify and bring awareness to your life so that you can make the decisions you need to make to have the life that you want. Okay, so that's a major arcana. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, okay, so let's talk about the past, long-term and recent. You got two major arcana here. We got the Temperance card and also the High Priestess in terms of your past. So here I kind of see something here. We got the Temperance card here reversed. So this is telling me, you know, that maybe you have, looking at some of these other cards actually, have really dealt with trying to bring things back into balance within your life. For some of you, we also got the Four of Pentacles, so it could be something with your finances, your money as well, even just your health, anything on that physical plane or anything that's tangible and material. So with that reverse, you know, it's saying maybe it's something that you struggled with. I'll just pull out the Four of Pentacles here because it actually shows two different things. On the Four of Pentacles, it shows the, you know, someone who's being more conservative with their material possessions or even their health or even just their energy, whatever it may be. So this tells me in terms of the Temperance card in the reverse, maybe that's something that you maybe had a challenge in, maybe something that you might have struggled with in terms of trying to balance out money, balance out spending versus saving, etc., or even just certain things with habits or behaviors concerning your health as well. So here it's telling me, you know, that you've learned to really bring that back into balance in a certain sense, because we got the High Priestess here. And it really tells me that there could have been some intuitive knowing through that process that helped bring that balance back into your life. Knowing that, you know, maybe when things were out of balance and things were at an extreme of some point, that you knew that deep down inside you needed to make a change, or you need to switch behaviors, or to cultivate more discipline in some sense, and to maybe even be a little bit more conservative with your approach on life, spending, excess, etc. So here there's something there where it tells me just in terms of just like a personal type of journey or some type of personal development where you're bringing things back into balance because you know deep down inside that's something that you really wanted, something that you wanted for your future health as well. Again, we got these major arcana talking about major life decisions that could affect you for 6 months to a year down the road. So here I almost see here that there was a big change for you in some way to bring back balance and to conserve a little bit in terms of money, health, etc. So now we move forward into the to the present. First thing we got, it's for any of you looking for love, lots of love stuff talking about here. First we got the Lovers card right in the center, and we also got two different cards here with the chalices. So Lovers card right in the center. Any of you who are looking for love at this point, you could be either exploring more in terms of the dating field, trying to you know, attract a certain partner, choosing to go out on dates, being more open to the opportunities that may come for you in terms of finding a partner or finding love in your life. For those of you who do have love in your life already, you know, it's almost seeing here with some of these other cards I'm going to touch upon a certain rekindling of that. So for some of you, talking about that past before as well, maybe you wanted to bring life into balance, make yourself more available, more secure and stable to accept love in your life, maybe on that physical or material sense, if you will. So there it's kind of saying, you know, that you're kind of setting yourself up for this idea that you wanted to be in love or be the person that would attract a certain partner that you want. And for those of you who are in a relationship already, it might be even saying that you wanted to stabilize your love with your partner in a certain sense. You wanted to add more security, add more of a strong foundation for both of you in terms of finances or health of some kind, or just leading a more balanced relationship, having those hard conversations, and to really learn how to communicate with one another. So again, so we got the Lovers card right in the center for those looking for love or deepening their love. So now we got the Knight of Cups here in the reversed. I see a few things here. It's almost saying for some of you that you are really letting go of like what the idea of what fantasy love is. you know, in terms of, you know, love can make us feel a lot of different emotions. It can make us feel, you know, like, oh, you know, it's going to be like happily ever after, you know, we're always going to go through and experience only all of these really good, wonderful things. But that's not the full truth, you know, that's half the truth. The other half of the work when it comes to love is really learning how to love your partner, how to communicate with your partner, to be understanding, open, and available for your partner when they need you just as much as you would want them to be there for you as well. So here it almost tells me with this Knight of Cups in the reverse, it's almost saying you're moving away from certain types of either idealistic love or fantastical love, the illusion. That's pretty much what the cups talk about too, is illusions of things, you know? So even though fantasy, it is a beautiful thing to get lost in those wonderful moments and those wonderful ideas or dreams, but at the same time, it's not reality. It's not grounded in reality at the same time. So for some of you who are looking for love or are in a relationship, I think for some of you, you did that emotional purge, if you will, to be more grounded in love, knowing exactly what it is that you want that is reasonable, and to understand that there are challenges that come to having or being in a relationship, and that you are willing now to come with a more grounded and clear point of view to meet those challenges, to actually show love on a very real and grounded level as well. We also got the Six of Cups also. So Six of Cups, again, with that Knight of Cups also, for some of you, you might have left certain opportunities as well for love, for those of you who are looking for it. So you might have said goodbye to one opportunity, again, in that reverse, kind of walking away from it. And then you may have chosen to be with someone else. For some of you, this could have been someone that you may have known from the past, not saying an ex or anything like that. I don't really believe in that, you know, but with someone who you may have known who maybe was just a friend before, or anyone who really who you didn't see on your radar before, then all of a sudden it's kind of like, oh, you know, now we could meet on a much deeper level. Oh, there is an attraction there. Oh, there's chemistry, things that were not unknown before. And so here, as I said before, you know, as you leave any type of idealistic type of love, there's almost like a rebirth, you know, with these children. It's saying, you know, that they're giving love on a much more pure level to each other, you know, something that is just based solely on just love. Just how easy it is for a child to say, oh, I like you or I love you, and just give you something and not expect anything in return. They just want to show their admiration, their attraction, their love, and express that feeling in such a healthy and pure way. So for some of you, as I said, for those of you looking for love or in love right now, you've learned to really kind of purge anything like that, any of the illusions that come around love, or any types of fantasies that media tends to portray to that exaggerated effect, you know, and to really just find something more grounded and pure to your core values as well. So as we move on to the future, again, a lot of things here. We got even more cups for some of you, especially if you are looking for love. We got the Ace of Cups and we got the Ten of Cups. So there's a full journey here, you know, in terms of something being renewed. And as I said, that happily ever after card, you know, and stuff like that. But this could be something that could be a long-term type of thing for you, where you will see a very full picture or live a very full chapter with this person, you know. Talking about literally beginning to end, the Ace of Cups straight to the final Ten of Cups, you know. So there's a full picture right there. It's really saying, you know, that there is something new being born, and that there's going to be something new being that's going to come out of all of this. For some of you, it really could even suggest family. I mean, you see the whole family right here. You got the lovers, you got the male and female, you got the children. And then also in the Ten of Cups, you got the husband and wife and the children playing in the background. So for some of you, there could be things saying there in terms of marriage potential for those of you looking, or for those of you in love to take it to the next level if that's where you are emotionally, to try and see, are we ready for a family? Do we want to continue this relationship on a long-term commitment for the rest of our lives? That type of thing. So here I see for some of you, there's new love being birthed, and also there's an up-leveling and deepening of love as well, to see things down to a much longer, fuller picture down the road. We also got the Nine of Wands here in the reversed. So here, even more so, is kind of saying, that you are letting go of old wounds and you're letting down your barriers and you're allowing the idea of love to come in, or learning how to accept love better without having any of the pain or trauma from the past get in the way of that. There's sometimes when people are in relationships, I'm guilty of this myself, when they're really shown love, on a very deep level and a very genuine level, that if someone's been traumatized enough that it's hard for them to even accept that, and they start self-sabotaging in a certain way to say, oh, they want something of me, or I'm gonna wait for the next shoe to drop, like something bad is gonna happen. So here I feel the same thing for some of you. It's like you've really, as I said, released a lot of illusions or fears based around your emotional heart center, and now you're able to accept love in all of its forms, whether it be with a partner, whether it be with your friends or family, your community, whatever it is. But it's saying, that you are willing and open to accept and receive love that you may be very deserving of. Everyone's deserving of love. We all go through our shit, if you will. We got 2 cards that came out. Ooh, love that. Judgment and the Sun. Even more major arcana. So these next 3 cards are going to be cards. Ooh, well, these 2 wanted to come out too. Okay, so we'll go with those. So these next 3 cards are going to, or 4 cards are going to be things that you are facing, have faced, and are now releasing from your current journey. So first of all, 2 major arcana that popped up. We got the Judgment card. Same thing here as I saw in the Lovers, which was right in the center of your spread. You got that angel up here. You got the same angel up here, So it's really saying that the universe is really awakening you to, I think, as I said, for some of you, self-love, love with a partner, the opportunities of love, realizing that there's so much love around you. Any type of fear, as I said, with that 9 of Wands reversed, those barriers, the idea of trying to be safe, or to keep yourself enclosed or shut off from those types of opportunities and those experiences, those are slowly going away. You're going to start to see, as the universe is going to show some of you, whoever relates with this so far, that there is a lot of love around you. There's a lot of opportunity to deepen or to find new experiences with love. So now the universe is really waking you up to that, and you're slowly letting go any of those barriers that may keep you limited or closed off to those opportunities and to those feelings, really, those feelings that make you feel loved and make you appreciative of life and all those around you. We got the Sun card, very much the same energy. It's really saying anything that is blocking your way of being your most authentic, joyful self, pretty much. So again, all these ideas with this idea of this overflowing emotion, with all these cups, all this love that's being shared by all those different people and all of those cards, it's saying that, it's going to be reflected just as much as that you show to them, they will reflect back to you. So here, anything that is getting in the way of you shining, being your most authentic self, and to just shine in terms of showing your emotion, showing exactly who you are, what it is you want to express, etc. Those limitations, barriers, fears will slowly be kind of like brought to light as the sun does, and they will diminish in the presence of that sun in your light, if you will. We also got these 2 cards came up. We got even more cups, 3 of cups, and we also got the 6 of Pentacles. So 3 of Cups here, again, all these cups is really saying, that the universe wants you to connect with those around you on a much deeper level, in a way that's really going to serve you. The 3 of Cups is all about celebration. So here it's telling you, the universe wants you to connect with those around you, your friends and family, community, co-workers, whatever it is, on a deep level, and it's telling you that it's okay. You can share more, you could express more, you can share your joy with these people, because there's a lot of these cards here are saying that they're willing to share that joy with you, and that there's a lot of things that you may be happy about, that you deserve to share that joy with someone else by having them have a little peek into your own little journey that you're going through. We also got the 6 of Pentacles. So here it's saying, that 2 things, like, if you have been in any type of rough situation, I look back to that past, when I talked about the past with Temperance reversed and the Four of Pentacles. Anything there which you may have struggled in terms of finances, health, or bringing things back to balance. This is telling me that the universe is going to be giving you help with that as well. Again, being a Pentacles, and also this man is giving to charity. So if you felt like, the universe didn't have your back, especially when it came to finances, health, money, career, job, etc., now it's really saying that, you're going to release those ideas and start to see more opportunities that the universe is going to start giving to you. It's not going to be so outright to just hand it to you, but it's going to I think it's with this process for some of you, it's going to open up your eyes, just like that Judgment card, to be more aware of your surroundings, to be aware of more opportunities and things that can help you. And by expressing yourself more, sharing yourself more, you're going to attract that much more, because you're going to be putting that vibration and frequency out to have the universe know where those opportunities need to be heading, which is right to you, Mr. Aries or Mrs. Aries, to the Arieses out there. So now we got 3 more cards. These cards are going to be blessings for the universe that are coming to you that may have not shown themselves yet. So Knight of Pentacles, again, it's really Pentacles and water for you. So earth and water. 5 of Pentacles, another, yep. And then one last one. And the Moon. You got the Sun and the Moon. Love that. Okay. And also the High Priestess. Very much the Moon card as well. So, okay. Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Home life is going to be better for some of you. I see there's going to be where your home is going to be very stable and maybe financially stable, or even just literal things of making it your sanctuary, cleaning house, getting rid of things, purging things, making sure that your home is the way that you envision it to be, that in a way that provides you peace, instead of looking around if it is kind of messy, like I look around my own room sometimes. But it can be a stress too, depending on how you take care of your home. So here I think a few things. There's going to be help coming for you, as I said, with that 6 of Pentacles, in terms of, you're going to be focusing on giving yourself more stability at your core, which is your home, whatever place that gives you your peace and sanctuary as well. We also got the 5 of Pentacles. So this card is all about that same thing like the 6 of Pentacles. That 6 of Pentacles, the man was giving all this money to those in need, to be charitable to those who have less. Same thing exactly here. If there's anything here where you felt like you were lacking in some sense, it could be financially for some of you, or health-wise, talking about Pentacles here, that there is going to be help from the universe. Here is also, as I said, by expressing yourself more and opening up more, you're going to increase your awareness, where this card is all about knowing that you have everything around you that you need at this moment. You see these people, they're out in the cold, etc., but there's literally a church and sanctuary right above them if they just looked around their surroundings and took inventory of what is available to them. So the same thing for you. Your awareness is going to be increased to a lot of new opportunities on this financial level with all of these pentacles that could possibly help you out. We also got the Moon. So just like that High Priestess card, talking about higher intuition, and also that Judgment card, the universe is trying to make a strong connection with you. It's telling you, as I said with that 9 of Wands, that it's okay to let go, to break down barriers, to be open, to express who you are and say how you feel for those of you who are looking for a relationship or are in one already. It's okay to be expressive. That could be a very healing moment for yourself or you and your partner, whatever it may be, and to open up new doors and to deepen emotions, if you will. So the Moon is all about those emotions. It controls the tides. As I said, water energy is our emotions. So here it's asking you to really get in touch with that in your intuition, and to trust and to let go of fear in a certain sense. So I think more connections with that intuition and your higher knowing are coming in as well with that Moon card in terms of a blessing. So last 3 cards are going to be 3 major themes to think about for this reading. Color, love to see that. Okay, and then we got 2 more. Yep, this one. Devotion. That devotion always comes up when it comes to love readings. It's crazy. And waiting. Okay. So here, so sorry. Talking talk about here devotion and waiting. So here, devotion, as I said, for those of you who relate with this, with the love part of this reading, just saying, that there is a devotion for yourself, that you've made a lot of changes, and that you're devoted to your partner or your future partner, whatever you're looking for. You understand that at this point, for some of you, this is something that you want. That's something that might be important to you. So you are devoted to that fact, and to do whatever it takes in a healthy way to allow that to happen. So that means working on yourself, working on your finances, giving yourself a good stability on your own, that where should someone come along, you can receive them as your best self, as the most stable or the best open person that you can be, to receive them openly and not to expect anything necessarily in return other than just their pure love as well. And also waiting. So here, for some of you, I think this could be a waiting game, for those of you looking for love or to change your finances in some type of way or give yourself more stability. Nothing happens overnight, but at the same time, I think it's also saying wait for those signs from the universe. Be open and aware of the possibilities that are out there. And by waiting, I think it's saying waiting, the thing that's coming to me the most is saying you don't have to do so much. Just wait for the opportunities to come to you and be mindful and aware of them. Release the barriers, bring down the walls, allow life to come into you, come into your sphere. You know what I mean? Your sphere of energy, because it wants to share something with you so you can expand, heal, grow, evolve, etc. So it's saying take a moment and wait and see what comes to you. And there, I think that's something for some of you to think about. We also got color. Love to see this. It's really telling me for some of you, in terms of black and white, those are the extremes of life, light and dark, life and death, that's just the principle of duality that is in life inherently. There's always two extremes to everything. But everything in between is where we as people live our life. We don't live our life in just pure light or pure darkness. Sometimes our life can get that way, but the only constant is change in life. So we're always changing, we're always evolving. And as we move between those two extremes, that's where the color lies. I think for some of you, I think you know what it's like to see life on both extremes, to see how good things are and how tough or challenging things can be. So now you're able to see life in all of its color. This is what I really feel like for some of you, saying the universe is really trying to wake you up to something, where to tell you like life is not just good or bad. Everything in between, that's where life truly is. That's where life exists, in this rainbow of color between these two extremes. That's the spectrum of all of this wonderful beauty that you can experience. So I think for some of you, that judgment card, I keep looking at that, and with the sun and the moon, that light and dark, same exact thing. Like that is where the rainbow lies, is in between that black and white, So I think for some of you, you're going to be awakened to this whole new world of color, whole new world of opportunity, where the universe is trying to connect with you on a deeper level for your evolution and growth. So this is kind of what I see for the beginning of January for some of you Aries out there. A lot of great things, a lot of things with love for those of you who resonated with that as well. But this also could mean self-love and also just emotional opportunities to work on as well. And a lot of good things in terms of finances, money, health, all those material things where those could be changing for the better as well. If this reading did resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe as well so we can stay in touch for future readings. I want to say thank you again for watching, and for those of you who have supported my channel so far, and I will see you next video. Goodbye.